Yeah, so another day, another test. Still working out the bugs in this software. But eventually I'm going to be doing like recovery lives, and those are going to get turned into recovery videos and then recovery clips. So I'm trying to be lazy about it, which ends up being a lot of work. Um, but I'm super busy, and that was one of the jams I ran into before. Like, I think the last YouTube video that I have up is from like 6 years ago, because editing is so tedious and cumbersome, and like I enjoy it, but I get down a rabbit hole and like start hyperfixating on what I just hit. Okay, hyperfixating on like little details, and it's ugly, and I'd rather just have AI do it. So that's what this is about. If you keep seeing like testing videos like this, you keep catching lives. Because I'm supposed to be making substantial videos, and like substantial in duration, obviously not substantial in content. Let me see. I'll share this about myself. I've shared this many, many times before. I share this a lot when I give recovery talks. I'll just briefly, like, my own story. Like, when I got clean and sober, I had three strikes working against me. Statistically, strikes. And what I mean by statistically strikes or statistical strikes is that any one of these three things statistically is not a good indicator of long term recovery. And I had all three working against me. The first being that I got sober young, got sober at the age of 20. And I'm part of the Never Had a Legal Drink Club. Second strike I had working against me was I was court ordered to attend treatment, forced to attend treatment, as I like to say. And so I'm part of the Nudge from the Judge Club. And then the third strike I had working against me was that it was my very first exposure to the 12 steps, any kind of recovery, you know. And I'm part of the One Hit Wonder Club, meaning I've been clean and sober since my very first meeting ever in life. And, I'm not bragging saying that. I'm just sharing that because, excuse me, I'm just sharing that because there's almost always someone potentially hearing that has in their mind some reason why they can't do the deal, why they can't clean up their life, live happy, joyous, and free, be clean and sober. And I feel confident, just based on the obstacles that I had to overcome, that without even knowing who you are or what that thing you have in your head might be, that I can assure you that you're good. Like, there's no roadblock to recovery. You might have some hurdles. You might have a legitimate case where you do have to roll up your sleeves and maybe do a little bit extra work than the person sitting next to you, but it's not an impossibility. It's not a roadblock. It's not a barrier of entry. You can get well. And so, anyway, that's my time. I'm just trying to make a clippable video, and we'll see what AI does with this. We'll see what the automation process does with this. Hopefully, it's not back to the drawing board.